Translating words to algebraic inequalities. The quotient of a number and 2 is less than or equal to 6. So let's read that again and look for key words. The quotient of a number and 2 is less than or equal to 6. Let's try another example. 1/2 is greater than the product of a number and 3/4. Try another example. The difference of a number and 2.8 does not equal 8.2. The difference of a number and 2.8 does not equal 8.2. Okay, this says 75 more than the product of 20 and a number is at least 195. This one is tricky for a couple of reasons. When we say 75 more than something, we should start with the product of 20 and a number. Now show 75 more than that. When we say at least, we're talking about 195 or more than 195. So we'll read it one more time. 75 more than the product of 20 and a number is at least 195. Okay, now we're going to go in the reverse direction. We'll give you an algebraic inequality and we're asking you to write it in words. If we were to translate this directly, it would just say 6 is greater than the sum of a number and 8. I mean, that's one way we can think of this. There's many ways we can translate. We could also say 8 more than a number. If we were reading like from right to left, we would say 8 more than a number is less than 6. Here's another example. We could say the product of 2.5 and a number is less than 15. Or reading it from right to left, we could say 15 is greater than 2.5 times a number. Here's another example. Let's look at the plus 4 as 4 more than, and we can say 4 more than the product of -2 and a number is greater than or equal to -8. But we learned in a previous slide that greater than or equal to can be thought of as at least. So we could write it like this. 4 more than the product of -2 and a number is at least -8. One more example to try. We'll say it two ways. We'll look at it first as 6 less than 3 times a number is less than or equal to -30. But less than or equal to, another way you can phrase that is no more than. So 6 less than 3 times a number is no more than -30.